Hey, everyone. Anybody out there with me right now, or what we got going on? Besides a whole bunch of nonsense with my internet stuff, and I have plenty of data. I just checked that before I come on the stream. So, hey, Nana Barb, how are you? I'm trying to get my whole thing set up backstage here a second. So just give me one moment. Y'all can see my beautiful face. How is everybody? Y'all doing all right out there? Come on now. I'm so getting aggravated with technology stuff. So getting aggravated with it. But I think I have it now. All right. Hey. I am doing okay, Nana Barb. I'm doing okay. I have to say. Uh, I have to say I'm doing somewhat okay today. It's a little bit rough last night. We had them storms come through here in southeast Missouri and stuff, but yeah, I think I'm gonna be all right. I think so. But in case y'all are wondering what all the blue's about, I got blue in the background, and I got a little bit of blue on my shirt and stuff. Gannon's favorite color was blue. Gannon Stouches, the little 11-year-old boy who was allegedly murdered by his stepmother, Letitia Stout, however you pronounce it. Uh, that's the case I want to touch on tonight. Y'all know whenever it comes to kids and stuff, do you? Okay, that's right. Yeah. See, I run into so many of y'all. It's hard for me to keep up with y'all whenever y'all come into mine because I'm like, wait a minute, I know you from somewhere. But anyway, what's I saying? I'm tired. I know that. Last week, man, last week, all the evidence and things like that. I don't see why the Lapisha, and that's what I'm calling her now, Lapisha, because she said that she peed in her pants. Why she just don't go ahead and just give it up and say she's guilty? I just don't understand. But one thing that caught my eye, I mean, it did yesterday some too. And this morning I was looking at some stuff, and her daughter, let's touch on Harley here for a few moments. A 17-year-old girl, I went through her TikToks too, a 17-year-old girl who doesn't have anything to do with it or whatever, but yet she goes and picks her mother up. Her and her mother both get apprehended by the police. My gut door, my radar, my gut, my intuitive spirit thingamajigger is saying, she knows a whole lot more than what is being let on to be known. So, and another thing that caught my attention too was this. Okay, we know that there was a life insurance policy, right? We do. We know there was a life insurance policy in effect for Gannon that Lapisha had taken out. Lapisha Momo Malignant, because they're trying to figure out the malingering or whatever, so I just come up with Lapisha Momo Malignant stock. I know there was some controversy with that, the life insurance policy, but either way, it'll have to be paid out, I believe. And if my knowledge serves me correctly with insurance, because I really haven't dove into that too much, but if my knowledge serves me correctly, then that might be how little Miss Harley is affording her lavish lifestyle. I mean, and she's living it up. She's got her an apartment. She has her a car. She drinks hey, Matt, how you doing? I mean, she's living the life right now. She's doing everything that she wants to do. And even giving a little biblical testimony. And I did not, and don't get me wrong, though, please, nobody judge me. Nobody jump down my throat for this or whatever, because it's my opinion and my opinion only. But 9 times out of 10, my opinion and my gut has been right. So, I'm pretty sure Miss Harley knows a whole lot more than what is on. Pretty positive of it. And then, her brother, he got on the stand, hey, laughing. Uh, her brother got on the stand. And the whole timeline, I'd somewhat gotten a grip on the timeline or whatever. But whenever they got on the stand and he got to talking about how they went and they did this and that, and he drove the van to, I'm supposed to South Carolina or wherever, North Carolina, where it was they were going. But I watched a video from a year ago that somebody, another creator had covered it a year ago. And in that video, it says that Harley and her mother drove the van to the bridge. And that's where we lost Baby G at, Baby Gannon. I mean, don't get me wrong, we lost him in Colorado because that's when the ignorant Momo looking stanky leg pee-pee pants Lapisha killed him at. I mean, we've seen the evidence. We've seen the autopsy pictures. We've seen the suitcase. We've heard the damning phone calls between, Gannon's dad, Al, and Lapisha. And I tell you what, that's like, Mr. Stout, you have my utmost respect. I want you to know that right here, right now, because Lord have mercy. I know whenever I first run into the girl that I found out had gave my Maddie her shot, if my cousin would have been with me, I'd have been in jail. I promise you that, because it takes a strong, strong person to do something like he did. I couldn't even do nothing like that. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't, because I'd kill somebody, plain and simple. It'd be over. But that's my thoughts, my opinions. I'd asked around about, where's she getting this money from? Somebody said a sugar daddy. I can see that. I can. And another thing I did was I watched the video of, have y'all seen the video of her or Lapisha, Harley, Lena, and Gannon on the hike? Have y'all seen that? Put a one in the chat if y'all have. If y'all haven't, we're gonna watch that, because I caught on to something at the end of that video, and it made my stomach turn again, because you hear Lena saying at the end of it, what about Landon? What about Landon? Not Landon, but what about Gannon? Wanting to know why Gannon wasn't in the picture, and Gannon's sitting over there with his head down like that. Y'all know I'm an advocate. I'm all about doing what's right, and I swear to gosh, on my Lord Jesus, it's probably a good thing I don't have a vehicle, and I'm not in Colorado. But okay, y'all hold on a second. I'm gonna reach over here real quick and grab that video, or try to. So, please. I'm getting better at this. I should have had it queued up, but I didn't. So, it'll just take me one moment. Okay, there's that one there. She's got a letter to her mom. Everything. Yeah, hold on. Let me find it, because I don't want to. I don't want to play it and it, yeah. Hold on, let me bring y'all over here with me real quick. Y'all can see what I'm looking at. Y'all can watch me scroll. Oh, there's my stream. Hey, how's it going? As y'all can see, just in what we're scrolling through here or whatever, y'all can see that she is, she ain't hurting. Miss Harley is not hurting for nothing. I tell you that right now. She is not hurting for nothing. There's that one. There's that one. Where is this one video at? I know I've seen it in here somewhere. Live update, Q&A, the vlog. Yeah, I just ain't trying to get struck or anything. So, let me go back up here. Maybe see it. Let me find it here. Hold on. Hold on. It makes me sick. I can't remember exactly which one. I don't think. Is that the one? No, that's not it. Hold on. That's her biblical testimony. Kid, I hope I don't get struck. I'm borrowing your video. Oh, yeah, real quick. Kit the cat, or I can't remember. She is an awesome creator. I respect her work she does, and just like White Boy in the chat over here, respect his. Everybody I work with, I respect them. So let's play this video here. Roll that beautiful bean footage. I'm gonna mute out and stuff. So.
Hey, Mom. Are you okay? I'm getting up right now because we're going to go hiking. Let's try to look better than this. This is all clean, so let's go pick up my outfit. I think I like this Nike top with, sorry, but they're Reebok. Two different brands. So this is what I decided to wear. This Nike top with these Reebok shorts and some Nike shoes. Now I have to figure out how I want my hair. Now I have to figure out how I want my hair because I don't know, I hate my hair up. So
I'm gonna put the chats up on the screen for a second till we get through with this, so that way I can see everything.
but we're doing the incline. Let me read the book. It says there are two. all the way here. And the inn is closed.
Yes, closed. Bar trail?
Bar trail. Hi.
Here. Good. She doesn't know about it. That works good.
Have we ever been on it before?
Nope. I don't know.
Now, I want y'all to notice something right there. Did y'all know LaPisha was talking and stuff like that? Her demeanor is a little bit different than what we have been seeing, which shows clearly she is not crazy.
Looking back at the good times before it all went down, climbed right up on the hillside, a different view of my life. You left me running on and on, but I don't care, would you let me in? You said goodbye like everything's gone, everything that we could have been. But I know you are my liability. Yeah, I know you are my
This is the incline that was closed.
I'm surprised she didn't try to throw him off the freaking mountain.
Going down. Wait.
They should have put her off.
Hey, Mom. Are you okay? You okay? A little bit of clarification here. She did fall off the rock, but she was okay. It was very crazy and hectic because from then on, everyone just kept my friend Caitlin, like, she literally slid down the It's very, very scary because one time we literally slid down the but it's fine. Sorry. It really did happen. A lot of us have today. These things are so slippery. This time we were Caitlin. It was this way like
I'm gonna slow it down when we get to.
so now we're doing the run back down. Much easier down. And
Where?
we just finished.
Yes. We made it. We made it.
So we hiked.
So I want y'all to watch right here. Okay? Am I still muted or am I unmuted? Alright, I want y'all to watch though. I've slowed it down and I want y'all to be able to see this. Okay? Just watch.
Miles up. And we ran 3 miles.
Did y'all hear that shit?
Miles up. And then we ran miles down.
Oh, come on.
The incline was closed and then it reopened randomly while we were in the middle of the run. It was weird. How do you feel? Mad. Why are you mad? Because they opened it when we were just in the middle of it. I know. On it, 13,000 steps, 6.24 miles, 100, that has to be wrong. There's only 141 steps, but that's wrong. It was a lot more than that.
Where's the calories?
13,000? No, that's steps.
Hydrated hair, run hair. New L Vibe Hyaluron Plump by L'Oreal Paris with
Go
13,000
steps. 6.24 miles. 100, that has to be wrong. There's only 104, but that's wrong. It was a lot more than that.
Where's the calories?
13,000? No, that's steps.
Alright, so it did not show Gannon there at the end, like I seen earlier. It must have been on a different one. But that was a video that Kit had made on it. She did a great job. Very great job. But as you could see, I mean, I don't know if y'all seen it or not, but little Lena, however you say her name, she asked, why can't Gannon get in? It breaks my heart because, how do we know that Lena wasn't getting abused at the same time? There's two of them. There's Harley and there's her mother. Gannon's dad trusted her to be the stepmother to his children. I bet he never in his life figured anything like this would happen. I had 5 stepkids total up until last year. I lost 2 of them. One to cancer and one to his own hands. And they weren't mine. I mean, me and their stepdads weren't ever married or anything like that. But still, I loved them kids like they're my own. I would never hurt them. And how people can do this, it just breaks my damn heart. Breaks it into pieces. How they can do this kind of crap. So, my throat's starting to get sore again. Anyway, I'm going to put us over on the Court TV one. And we're going to check that out. Because it's just a trial recap and stuff of the past week. Trigger warning. Putting up ahead of time. I want Paloomas. I will show this. Let me see if I can find this one here real quick. Let me find the video here. Hold on.
It's Dana. I'm so excited to announce that recordings are now available on StreamYard. Have you ever done a recording where your guest just had terrible internet issues?
This trial is just wrapped up, and today jurors saw the moments after
Can y'all
she
hear
was
it okay?
arrested. The murder of her stepson Gannon. Prosecutors say she assaulted. News 5's Ashley Portillo in the trial since the beginning. She's live from the courthouse with more.
Yeah, Rob. So the morning did begin with watching the rest of the Tasha and detectives with the El Paso Sheriff's Office. In total, interview did last hours. Now, toward the very end interview, you can actually see Tasha and hear her telling deputies she's having chest pain, is dizzy, and thinks she's having a panic attack. Now, she asked for medical attention, then is transported to the hospital by an ambulance. Today, jurors also saw that video of the drive back to Colorado Springs after her arrest in South Carolina, and the mother say she tried Kansas.
Letitia moving around slightly because her hands are handcuffed to a belly band on her waist, and she is of the handcuffs, and she obtains a Monster Energy can, and she strikes Deputy James in the face with that full unopened can.
Letitia saying the deputy was threatening her. She wanted some fresh air. Cross-examination. Letitia's attorney also approached the stand with a book, Mental Disorders, and confirmed the detective hasn't read it. Letitia asked the detective if she could then in on Letitia's based on the detective then responded. No, Letitia was also book through aisle on Wednesday, expected to last for about another month or so. Excuse me. At some point, we're also expected to hear from doctors of this case talking about that list.
Okay. On a second, y'all. Let me see. I'm trying to find the releases. Okay. Let me see. Oh me, oh my! I'm wondering if I'm ever gonna get this stuff figured out. One day, I'm wondering if it's ever gonna happen. What y'all think of her giving the bird to the judge, or not to the judge, but to the witnesses and stuff like that? Let me see. This might be it. Hold on. Y'all bear with. A lot of evidence and a lot of testimony. A lot. Let's see. I found the whole testimony, y'all. Hold on one second here. Let me see some bring y'all over here. This right here, when she's at the. Can y'all hear it okay?
Prosecution?
We just would bring Jessica Bethel back to the stand, Judge.
Ms. Bethel, if you would resume your seat in the witness stand, or still under oath.
Good morning, Ms. Bethel. How are you doing?
Good morning. I'm well, thank you.
Good. You told us on Wednesday when you were here how many homicide investigations you were involved with. Can you remind us again how many that is?
Over 100.
Is it fairly common in your experience that when people are at the sheriff's office on a murder investigation and detained that they can get very nervous?
Yes.
Is that what was apparent with the defendant there at the end of that video?
Yes.
Overruled, I think she can offer an opinion regarding her experience based on other the responses of other people that she's been in contact with.
So go ahead and answer that.
Yes.
Early in the, I guess I shouldn't say early in the interview, but at some point in the interview, it appeared that the defendant was trying to leave the interview room, and then a separate person comes in and has her phone. Do you remember that portion?
Yes.
Who was that other person, first of all?
That was Lieutenant Mitchell Mahalko.
Is he with the sheriff's office also?
Yes, he is.
Was it very apparent by her actions at that particular time that she wanted to leave and wanted to take her phone with her?
Yes.
When she showed up at the sheriff's office, do you know how she got there that day?
She drove herself in her Tiguan.
And is that when we had testimony from another detective? Is that when it was observed that it appears to have just been recently washed prior to driving down to the sheriff's office?
Yes, that's correct.
We see the medical folks come in, the ambulance folks. Where did they take the defendant after leaving the video there?
They took her to Memorial Hospital on Boulder.
Is this, and we've already had testimony from forensic nurse examiner Amanda Van Nest. Is that interaction with the FNE, the nurse, does that occur as soon as she gets to the hospital when she leaves the sheriff's office here?
That interaction did not occur immediately when she got to the hospital, no.
I mean, the same day.
Yes.
That's what I mean. I shouldn't have said the word immediately. But she goes from the sheriff's office by ambulance directly to the hospital, and then at the hospital is where she interacts.
Sustained. Rephrase.
Sure. Does she leave directly from the sheriff's office in an ambulance?
Yes, she did.
Did the ambulance drive her directly to Memorial Hospital?
Yes.
At Memorial Hospital, is that when she had contact, she being the defendant, had contact with forensic nurse examiner Amanda Van Nest?
Yes, that's correct.
At that hospital, after being there for some period of time, did the defendant walk away from the hospital before completing a SANE exam?
Yes, she did.
So did this purported anxiety attack achieve her goal of wanting to leave the scene like that?
I had fled to South Carolina
recorded?
I was concerned with her previous behavior that she may do something, and so I wanted to have documentation of the transport.
Okay. So I want to bring up to you People's Exhibit 338. Please take a look at that. And let me know if you recognize it.
Yes, I do.
How do you recognize it, first off?
My initials and date are on it, and it is a GoPro video of the extradition.
It's a, can you say that it's a what video?
GoPro?
Oh,
Is it only a portion of that hours-long transportation from South Carolina to Colorado?
Yes, just a very small portion.
Have you had a chance to review that thumb drive containing that GoPro video?
Yes, I have.
Is it fair and accurate representation as to the contents in that portion of the transportation?
It is.
And does that thumb drive actually contain two different clips? So two different files on the thumb drive?
It does, yes.
Is it a fair and accurate representation of that transportation portion?
Yes.
At this time, I'd move for admission of People's 338.
Mr. Cook?
Your Honor, Mr. Allen and I speak very quickly.
All right. All right, Exhibit 338 will be admitted. Go ahead.
Permission to publish, Your Honor?
You may, go ahead.
Well, actually, before I get into publishing that, so what are we about to see in People's Exhibit 338, just to give some context?
The first clip is a view of Letitia along with Deputy James in the back seat of the van. They're sitting in captain's seats. And during that portion of the video, you can see Letitia moving around slightly, and that's because her hands are handcuffed to a belly band around her waist, and she is manipulating her hands out of the handcuffs, and she obtains a Monster Energy can, and she strikes Deputy James in the face with that full unopened can of Monster Energy drink, and then struggles with Deputy James. I myself have noted several pre-contact cues where she is glancing at Deputy James' waist area where her gun was kept. And then ultimately, whenever I come back to assist Deputy James once the vehicle is stopped, she also glances at my waist where my gun is kept. I took that to be a threat that she was attempting to obtain one of our weapons.
So let's have some context. Where did this occur in that travel from South Carolina to Colorado?
This is in Kansas on Interstate 70.
What approximate speed were you all traveling when this occurred?
About 75 miles an hour.
What was the reaction to this action by the defendant to who was driving?
Deputy Riley was.
What was his reaction to that happening in the backseat of the van?
We immediately start giving commands to Letitia to stop. And as we're doing that, Deputy Riley pulled over to the shoulder of the interstate. Thankfully, there was an area clear for us to pull over, and he slammed on the brakes, which put her into the back seat of my seat.
Was that a highly dangerous situation that was unfolding?
Absolutely, yes.
What made it highly dangerous?
Miss Stout was already suspected of murder, and she assaulted a deputy who was armed and attempted to obtain her firearm.
What about the fact that you're on the highway and that action or reaction by Detective Riley had to occur? Did that also enhance the dangerousness of it?
Yes, he wasn't able to exit the vehicle to immediately help us because of traffic that was traveling so quickly next to us.
All right, let's go ahead and play that.
And I believe it's 21 minutes. Would you like me to stay up for this?
Is it
I'm
20?
fine with, yeah, it's roughly that.
Okay, you can go ahead and step down.
Thank you.
You ready?
Stop. She keeps threatening me.
Stop.
She keeps on threatening me. I have stopped it. She keeps on.
She got out of the streets.
She keeps on. Threatening me. I will for you. She keeps
Put your arm down.
Put your arm down. She keeps threatening me the whole time.
Tisha, give me your arm.
I will to you.
Tisha, give me. Tisha, give me your
I will
arm.
to you, but not to her.
Cooperate with me. Cooperate with me.
I will with you, but not with her.
Cooperate with me.
I will with you, not with her.
Tisha?
I will with you. I said I would with you. Give me your arm now. I said I would with you. I said I would with you. I said I wouldn't use this.
Stop resisting.
I'm not resisting. I said I would with her. Well, if I'm not touching you.
Go ahead. I got her on.
I have to
Tisha, stop
I'm not
resisting. Yes, you are. Stop it. Put her behind her back.
Yep.
Tisha, stop it.
I'm not even doing anything.
You just got another charge.
Well, she shouldn't be doing me like this. Stand up. Stop trying to turn. I'm not trying to turn.
You can stay that way the rest of the trip.
Here's what we want to do. We want to the nearest detention facility.
Oh,
Everybody knows.
oh, could you please untighten it from my hands?
Not right now, Tisha.
Yes, it's on my arms.
Lean forward. Lean forward so I can adjust it. Stop.
manipulating the thought. Eating you.
You good? You make a call yet?
No, I don't know where we're at.
Okay, hang on. Lock the doors. I got here's what.
Can you turn the air on?
Is it my t-shirt?
Well, I asked for help for the air, and she's been nothing but mean to me the whole day. I can't breathe.
Stop.
I can't breathe.
What?
Just open it so I can breathe. That's all I'm asking for is to breathe. I'm just asking to breathe. That's it. Is to breathe. That's all I want to do is breathe.
2600 Avenue. We're right by Pretty Horses. On 70.
I'm not resisting her. You're hurting my arm.
My phone is jacking up. Call.
You're hurting my arm. You're hurting my arm. I just want my arm. It's hurting my arm. Just let my arm up. It's hurting my arm.
The more you press against me, the harder I'm gonna press on the
I understand. It's not the pressure point. It's my arm. It's bent backwards and it's hurting. Can you just take
Yes,
pressure
ma'am.
off
This
my
is
arm?
Detective Bethel with the El Paso County Sheriff's
Please,
Office.
off my
Need a
arm.
marked unit
I am.
to the 2600 block of
It's pulling my.
Interstate 70.
Pulling my wrist, please.
I have Tasha Felch in custody. She's just attempted to escape and she's resisted.
I didn't try to
Hold on.
escape.
You just tried.
No, I didn't open the door to breathe.
Yes, ma'am. I'm on I-70 westbound
Yes.
in the 2600
When you
block.
were calm, we were not doing anything, correct?
Can you please
But
help
as
me with
soon
my
as-
my wrist?
Let me speak first, okay?
Okay.
As soon as you try to open that
Do
door.
you remember the last mile marker we hit?
The door so I could breathe. It's hot. I asked you to help me, but you just lean over and don't help. I said, hey, could you please find out how to turn the air on? Hey, the whole time you've been nothing but rude to me.
Tasha.
I'm just putting my arm down because it's hurting. I didn't try to escape or anything. I legit opened the door to breathe.
Detective Jessica Bethel with the El Paso County Sheriff's Office.
Ow, my arm is hurting.
I am in a gray Chrysler minivan bearing Michigan plates. We have the hazards on and we're on the shoulder of the road.
Tell them to pick it up.
And we need a code 3 response, please.
You said you would help my arm. I pressure.
Nope. She's assaulted.
Oh, it's hurting.
Boy Edward Tom Henry Edward Michigan.
Hurting my arm. It's hurting.
8/4 of 83 is her birthday.
I did not try to escape.
No, ma'am, I
I
have
did
two other
not. Tell
deputies
us
with
the
me.
story.
SRT.
Could not breathe. I asked you to open the door.
Yep. We've got her under
Yes, ma'am.
control right now. We've got Kansas coming out here now. Well, we're gonna get some
Yes, ma'am.
other equipment to at least secure her, or
No,
at
ma'am.
least have them, somebody take us or escort us to the border and then have one of our people come to the border.
We're hurting my arm,
Okay.
please.
Yeah, everybody's fine. You're good. Hit her.
With a fist, she got out of her cuffs.
She slipped her cuffs and
She
hit
slipped them.
a deputy and tried to escape.
I did not try to escape.
So that's what our plan is. So if you can, I don't know how far we are from.
Nope,
but
we're all
As
okay.
soon as we get an escort to the.
We just need a secure unit to transport further.
Yep. We're gonna have, is that for state patrol? We'll have them escort us to the Colorado
Are
border.
you having a state patrol?
Well, my arm is hurting.
Or who's dispatching out, man? Before you maybe that's where are you trying to go? Okay.
Okay.
No, I just want to get off my arm. It's hurting.
Okay.
I understand. So if I feel like you're trying to pull against me, one of those two, you're trying to make. If I could get a state patrol officer en route as well to help me escort to the Colorado border.
Lift my head off.
We look like we're good. At least we're trying to understand. We'll see what we can do. Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna put my partner, Detective Riley, on the phone with you. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, thank you.
We're at 284.
Okay.
Grace. Let's see.
Yes.
You okay?
Can you please lift up my wrist?
No. Not up for that.
After what?
Once you're.
Yes, ma'am. We're doing an expedition.
I didn't try to
Tasha's
escape.
back.
I opened the door to breathe.
Back
You
to
know that.
Colorado. She
Yes, I
slipped her
did.
cuffs and
You know-
assaulted a deputy. We have her under control right now. But we would appreciate
I
it.
just feel like it's breaking my wrist.
And then we'll have our state patrol news, if that's possible.
Relax.
I
Or
can't.
the pressure will get
But
worse.
if it gets worse, then guess what? I have to go to a hospital because she hurts me.
What's your number, Jess?
On that, 650-719. Should just be able to look it up.
That's correct. We're at the 284.
284 westbound.
My wrist is hurting. My wrist is hurting.
Relax.
I can't. My wrist is breaking.
Your wrist is not
It is
breaking.
hurting.
The more you wiggle, the more it's going to hurt.
Thank you.
Relax.
I'm trying, but it's hurting. Like things are hurting my
Stop
wrist.
moving.
No, that's fine. We'll wait here for officers.
You're pushing down on
Thank
it
you,
more.
ma'am.
We've got some
Bye-bye.
right now.
They're coming right now.
Got 6 en route. Stop trying.
I'm not trying to resist.
Then stop
I'm
turning.
doing it to you. You're holding me for nothing.
Okay, stop trying to turn against
I'm
my
not
man.
going to turn against you. You're holding me.
Go ahead and unbuckle her. We're gonna make sure she's not gonna get out of her restraints this time. I'm gonna see if they have a belly belt, a real one.
I'm hurting my wrist.
This isn't gonna happen again.
Hurting my wrist. I'm not doing anything. She's doing that. I'm not doing anything.
Stop turning against.
I'm not turning against you. You're doing that to me on purpose. See? Look what she's doing on purpose. Look.
Stop turning.
I'm not turning.
Stop moving.
I'm not moving.
Relax your body.
My body's relaxed.
Stop.
I'm not doing anything to you. You're trying to choke me now.
Turn your head.
Okay, you wanna bring her out?
Out of her cuffs right now.
No, we got her back in.
back in.
But they're
The vehicle.
slapped on. I mean, they're not good.
We'll bring her out. We'll
Yeah.
lock them.
Pull them out.
Bring her out.
Step out, Tasha.
Oh, she choked me now. It hurts.
Yeah, free tour. You're not gonna get too far, you go get a dog, you understand?
I'm not doing anything. I didn't
Okay, you better run fast as you
Well, I didn't try to run away. I opened the door so I could breathe.
You guys have where you going? Colorado? Oh Lord, you got a west. Yeah. Do we have a what? Do you have a better belly belt than this? Because you're better. I don't have it, friend. I don't. Here, let's do this. Let's go out here in the ditch. Let's get her down on her knees. Dress her every knee and just. No. They has 3 of them transport one person. Yes, they do. They were all, he was outside, two women inside the firm, they got beaten up.
So, as you guys just saw, and I put it in the chat too, I couldn't help it, it's commentary for me. We have a woman who clearly is not crazy, as per se, as the medical, as the DSM-5, which is the psychiatric Bible, basically, is what a DSM-5 is. And malingering that they're talking about at the beginning of this Friday is just basically a hypochondriac, a psychotic hypochondriac. That's what I come up with. And I've studied all weekend on this stuff, and because it wouldn't do for me to be a judge. It wouldn't do for me to be actually in law enforcement right now, because I would be probably fired instantly, because, I'm all about doing what's right and what's wrong is wrong. I'm sorry. They would have to put me into jail with them and put them in the ground, because I couldn't do it. I couldn't. That's why I stay home. I don't really get out much. When I was had to go over to my cousin's, it about killed me. I about drove myself crazy, for real, because my anxiety was bad anyway, and I was worried about her. And yeah, it's just, this weekend was the Dogwood Azalea Festival, 15 minutes down the road from me in Charleston. I would have liked to win, but it's probably a good thing I didn't. Last year they had a shooting up there, so yeah, it's when you take someone like me who's used to run rampant. I mean, I used to run all over the place. You couldn't hold me down for nothing. But when you get older and you do get sick yourself, it kind of tends to have an impact on you. But so that's where we're at with this right here. I'm sure y'all have seen the memes and things like that. Letitia was doing this number right here. Me being in prison before, I actually looked it up, because in my eyes, what I saw was her flipping people off. Didn't see anything affiliated with anything such as big baller girls like she wants to be, because she ain't ever going to be. They're going to make her a little princess in prison. So they're going to make her a scared little princess. And, but yeah, the judge told her, said, if you can't act right, you will be removed from the courtroom until we call you back in and see if you can act right. Just like you did, just like it was done with Daryl Brooks in his trial. Excuse me. I pulled a long week last week, y'all. I mean, it's like, whew, woke up early most of the day. I think I was up every day early. And, because with me being Central Standard Time, most of the people I deal with are like on Eastern time. So I had to get up an hour or so early anyway. There's Dolly bareback. You're fine. Um, all I did was just show the video of her, same thing we've already seen, but and put my commentary in the notes for it or in the chat. But yeah, I'm and the Valo case. I am doing some side work on that, like with notes and stuff like that for a friend of mine. But it's for Eric off the docket. He's great. He's another great asset to the true crime community. I'm gonna give him a shout out too, because without him, oh, is he okay? Uh, yeah, everybody, if y'all follow or the docket or chasing papers on Twitter, if y'all are on there or whatever, even on here, follow him because a lot of times there's some documents, some court documents that some of us can't get our hands on, and that man he goes beyond and above the measure and the call of duty to get those documents. So thank you, Eric, for that. I'm fixing to jump on over to Arctic Stream and say hi to him and show him some love because that's what makes true crime community. We have to stand together and we have to work together. We can't be tragedy pimps. We can't. We have to do what is right because there are people out there depending on us. There's families members that are dependent on us. There's missing people that are dependent on us. There are people that are already dead that are spirits that are depending on us to get answers for them. But anyway, I love you all. This is my signs right here. Yeah, peace out. Love y'all. Much love and respect. Thank you for stopping by. I'll try to do this again next weekend. Just see how it goes. Love y'all. Bye. Dolly, if you'll drop me a link, or is he live now? Anyway, I'm going to. If you can drop a link to Arctics in there, that would be great. While I'm closing this out.